Know that I'm a problem. All I ever had was a dream and a dollar. I really put in work, yeah, I started from the bottom. Now I'm on the come up, and my come up looking proper. Rose grew from concrete, and baby, out here blast.
Just about to get started. Riley Green up now for the Brewers. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Jordan Walker swings through it for strike one. Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Arise gets there. He's under it. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and one out. Miguel Vargas up now for the Brewers. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
The 1-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Second and third, one away. Here in the third and final game of the series. Just misses. Inside. Full count now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Schmidt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. Base hit, one run in already. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. And that chance handled. To second, there's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back now at the chop for the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Casey Mize. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Leading off, Chandler Simpson on the ground. Handles, throws to first. One pitch and one out. Here comes Luis Arraez to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Arraez is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
This one in the air center field. Dives and it gets by. And the tying run is on base. This is J.J. Bleday. And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. rise. The runner at first with one gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He beats it safe. We're tied at 1.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
In to score from third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Siri under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here in Tampa Bay, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Brewers.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice swing on that bolt into the gap. But, man, you got to love the effort out there to lay out for it. He almost got there, and that would have been an amazing catch.
Jose Siri swings through it for strike 1. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Hammered, base hit. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Green in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. First and second, one out. Jordan Walker and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 on, 1 out.
Yep, that ball went out.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And a swing and a miss there. Should be extra bases. And there's 2 down. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one, 0-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base hit! Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Next for the Brewers, Casey Schmidt. Ball 1, no
outside.
strikes. Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Hunter.
First and second. Two outs. Hunter Goodman up now for the Brewers. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Rays, Patrick Bailey. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green in position, 1 down. Taylor Walls, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ben Williamson digs in now. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle.
Play made, that ends the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay, top half of the 3rd inning, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Brewers.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
Ball, that's out.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. Well, these Brewers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Jose Siri. Swings through that. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Riley Green now at the plate. Arise over to second, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Luis Arise. On the ground to first, Torkelson. He'll do it himself. One pitch and one out. So digging in, J.J. Bleday. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And there's a foul ball. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Right side. And foul ball.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that's too high.
Ball.
To the right side. Slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Alonso.
And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. That is the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, start of the fourth, Jordan Walker up now for the Brewers. Grounds one to short. Walls sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next
now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball, that's high.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas up now for the Brewers. Fought off foul. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Vargas off of first with 2 away. Now this is in the air down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Fair ball. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out. So up next, Hunter Good.
Now
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Kimbrel.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 on, 2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. Up now for Milwaukee, Spencer Torkelson. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Stays alive. The 0-2. fights it off. He'll see another. So Torque takes the whiff. Bottom four as the Rays come up to hit.
The designated hitter, Williams.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Now George Springer at the plate. Springer, who statistically has turned out to be one of the greatest postseason performers of all time when you look at his OPS in playoff games. Out towards right center field. Walker under it. And there's two away. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the 5th. Xander Bogaerts up now for the Brewers.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next for Milwaukee, Jose Siri, 1 for 2.
Number 67, Casey Legavina.
Foul ball.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Brewers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Back to the top of the lineup, here's Riley Green. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
That's a ball.
That one ripped, but foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Good job to fight that one off. They put the tag on him. And now Jordan Walker.
The right fielder, number 18, Jordan Walker.
One at second, but safe at
He's in
first.
there.
It's a fielder's choice. Here's Stanton now. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's a base hit. Run scores. Tries to backhand it, but it gets through. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an...
Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Casey.
Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. Reaching for it and brings it in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. One pitch and one out. Ben Williamson getting ready to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson has grounded out a couple of times.
Chandler Simpson.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Waste no time there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice.
Now back in safely at first. Luis Arraez stands in. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Oh, save! Mize checks the runner. Simpson back on a dive. Runner goes again. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that's the third out. Back here at Tropicana Field. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Hunter Goodman up now for the Brewers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance.
Nope,
and he
foul.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one found hard the other way. The 0-2. And there's one down. One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Arraez has it for one. Double play. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Rays, J.J. Bleday. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and
What do you
pulled
got?
off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
What a stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So now with one away and a man at second. And now here is William Contreras. Up the middle. Throw to first in time. And the batter is George Springer. Foul ball there.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen.
Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. Nice grab. Over to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. One down. Jordan Walker up now for the Brewers. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. So they turn to their closer, Ryan Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
The third baseman.
Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the wall. One run across. Bleday fires it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. So two down. Casey Schmidt, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball, that's
That's
out.
awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now the catcher for the Rays, Patrick Bailey.
Bailey.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. Fouled off to the right. Foul ball still 0-2.
Ball, that's just out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the
That
infield.
ball's foul.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. Here's the third baseman, Ben Williamson. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. Ground ball right side, Schmidt. Slings to first, got the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Rays.
Nice line drive to the
right
pull
fielder,
side right there, but he didn't spin.
Bleday.
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Braden Fisher.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That is the inning. Hunter Goodman up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game.
Goodman.
Alonso takes it himself, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next for the Brewers, Spencer Torkelson. Foul ball. The Brewers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Simpson takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him. Back here in Tampa Bay, bottom of the 8th. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ball 2.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. A solo shot. And they're chipping away. It's 10-5. And now it's William Contreras. In the air, left field. Green pulls it in on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Patrick Bailey next to hit for the Rays.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the 9th. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Garrett Clevenger.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out. Here in the 9th.
For Milwaukee, number 24, Braden Montgomery.
Takes it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jordan Walker digs in now.
Number 18, Jordan Walker.
Walls. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Step.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Anthony Bender.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Ben Williamson. On the ground, Schmidt. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play. Back to the top of the order now. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Chandler Simpson.
Always
that's
tough to turn
outside.
two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball popped up. Schmidt has a beat on it. That's out number two. Last chance for the Rays. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Off the plate, ball one.
In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. That's out to center field. And that gets down for a base hit. And out to aboard.
Up next for the Rays,
J.J. Bleday will hit next.
Bleday.
High fly ball, right field. Walker gets under it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one. And your